Devil Slayer Raksasi is a top-down action game featuring procedurally generated dungeons, deep roguelike elements, and intuitive soul-like combat. In this fair but challenging game, you'll need to master dodging, timing, and striking to survive in a cursed world. Players can choose from 7 heroines, each with unique weapons and combat styles. You'll face endless trials in procedurally generated levels, encountering over 150 enemy types and collecting more than 200 relics. Prepare to test your skills in this challenging and deeply engaging action game.
Wake up, Daddy. You're sleepwalking again.
Pinstripe is an emotionally charged adventure through hell, created by a single developer over 5 years. You play as Teddy, a former minister, forced to wander the frozen afterlife in search of his 3-year-old daughter Bo and her kidnapper. Uncover the dark secrets of Teddy's past and face his demonic nemesis, Mr. Pinstripe. The game features a charming visual style, an immersive soundtrack, and a chilling story inspired by The Nightmare Before Christmas, Coraline, and Alice in Wonderland.
In the mood for a story, are we?
A Juggler's Tale is a cinematic puzzle platformer where you play as Abby, a marionette, navigating through a medieval fairy tale world in search of freedom. Use the puppet's strings to solve unique puzzles, dodge obstacles, and evade relentless cutthroats. Abby seeks freedom, but the strings that hold her up also hold her back. Explore a beautiful yet grim world inspired by traditional fairy tales, and discover what it truly means to break free from all strings. Will Abby find her way to true freedom?
Quick now, Abby, run away. Don't look back. It's the start of a new day.
Come in, Riley. If you're there, pick up, please.
Yeah, hi.
Welcome to Kamina.
OXENFREE 2 Lost Signals is the thrilling follow-up to the critically acclaimed narrative adventure game OXENFREE by Night School Studio. In the small coastal town of Kamina, strange occurrences are happening. TVs turn on and off, planes lose radar, and radio stations can't broadcast through static. Reluctantly, Riley Poverly returns to her hometown to investigate, but she discovers much more than she bargained for. Play it as a standalone story or delve deeper by playing the original. The choice is yours. Your decisions in the game will influence every step of the narrative and forever alter the future.
For you. We've done this before.
Riley!
You doing okay, kiddo?
Riley, are you still there? You're getting garbled.
Once upon a time, an illusionist became the greatest magician in the world. For years, he was loved by the public. He could even make...
Dandy Ace is a fast-paced roguelike experience centered around a fabulous magician who seeks to combine his magical cards to defeat the green-eyed illusionist and escape from a cursed mirror. Players take on the role of Dandy Ace, the flamboyant hero, as he navigates through a lavish and dangerous palace filled with bizarre creatures and eccentric bosses. Collect magical cards, gather golden shards, and get help from assistants and unconventional allies. With over 1,000 card combinations, each run offers new challenges and opportunities for players to explore. The game's roguelite mechanics ensure that each attempt brings you closer to defeating the green-eyed illusionist and breaking free.
Together with this little fella, Even was determined to rescue her beloved sister.
In Lost in Random, every citizen's fate is determined by the roll of a cursed black dice, ruled by a wicked queen. The protagonist, Even, a down-on-her-luck girl, embarks on a perilous journey to save her sister. Alongside her quirky companion, Icey, a living dice, even explores the dark streets of random, encounters unpredictable residents, and engages in fierce battles. Players will enjoy a unique blend of tactical combat, card collection, and dice-based gameplay. Can you outsmart fate and survive in this gothic world?
For cards.
Cards! I got cards here, the greatest cards in the land.
Ooh, cards contain new attacks, abilities.
माँ दुर्गा, मुझे आपकी जरूरत है।
In Raji, an ancient epic, a new war ignites between demons and gods. Seeking revenge for their defeat 1,000 years ago, demons invade the human realm, threatening humanity with extinction. Amidst the chaos, a young girl named Raji is chosen by the gods to be the sole defender of humanity. Her mission is to find her brother Golu, who was captured by demons, and end the war by defeating the mighty demon lord Mahabalasura. The game features stunning visuals inspired by Indian mythology and the architecture of Rajasthan. Players will use diverse weapons and powers granted by the gods to aid Raji in her battle against the demonic hordes. In Embers of Mirrim, you delve into a world of fantastical creatures and magical powers. The protagonist, formed from two distinct beings, possesses the ability to split into two energies that can operate separately or merge to overcome various challenges. The game combines platforming elements with unique mechanics that require controlling both parts of the hero simultaneously. Players will need to solve puzzles, avoid obstacles, and battle enemies using the character's extraordinary abilities. The game's world is filled with vibrant locations and engaging challenges that demand agility, cleverness, and skill in managing the dual energies.
It's full of life. Now it's just twisted, like everything else.
Years after a devastating war, the city of Calagon is once again besieged by an all-corrupting force known as the Harrow. As the city's strongest super soldier, it's up to you to investigate the Harrow's origins and prevent its reanimated minions from destroying your home. But the Harrow isn't just reviving the dead, it's dredging up memories better left forgotten. Foregone is a fast and fluid 2D action platformer packed with legendary loot and stunning pixel art. Collect an arsenal of powerful weapons and upgradable skills, then use them to shoot and slash your way through handcrafted pixel environments, hiding a treasure trove of secrets. Unravel a compelling story of regret and conspiracy as you slice your way through hordes of enemies and carry out your mission to save Calagon from total annihilation.
Is a new puzzle adventure game that follows the adventures of San, who's running away from the dangers of the factory he came from in his quest for freedom.
Out of Line is a puzzle platformer by Nerd Monkeys that evokes modern classics like Limbo and Inside. The game offers a linear experience with a focus on puzzles and action set pieces, but fails to fully realize its potential, leaving an impression of a pleasant yet ultimately forgettable playthrough. You play as San, a cute spear-wielding character escaping a mysterious factory, though the storyline raises more questions than it answers. Interaction with other characters is limited to gestures, and the lack of dialogue makes the narrative even more vague. The gameplay revolves around using the spear for puzzles, but its advanced functions, such as creating makeshift bridges, only appear later in the game, leaving players wishing these mechanics had been introduced earlier.
Using it for combat, San can use the spear as a platform to help him move around his environment, to activate levers and mechanisms, or even break open new paths.
Unworthy is a grim 2D action game focused on exploration, immersing players in a merciless world where they don't even have the ability to jump. The main character, stripped of dignity, must fight through brutal enemies and deadly traps to uncover the answers to their existence. The game combines hardcore combat mechanics with a bleak, hopeless world reminiscent of classic Souls-like projects. Instead of jumping, the protagonist relies on a powerful arsenal of weapons and unique abilities to survive in a world filled with deadly challenges. The dark atmosphere, deep combat, and captivating level design make Unworthy an unforgettable challenge for those seeking difficult games with a rich narrative.
Would surely plunge us into darker days.
A doomed sailor is shipwrecked on an uncharted island. In fog-shrouded valleys, shambling figures begin to stir. Beneath crumbling, salt-worn structures, labyrinthine passageways lead to unspeakable evil, long forgotten by man. Salt and Sanctuary seamlessly combines fast, brutal, and complex 2D combat with richly developed RPG mechanics. Discover, craft, and upgrade over 600 weapons, armor pieces, spells, and items as you explore a cursed realm. After a shocking thunderstorm, unlikely allies Lila the Mouse and Lumion, the Spirit Guardian, must work together to restore balance in their quiet village. Fortunately, Lila has her big heart and electrifying new powers to aid her on this journey. Guide her through a heartwarming adventure in Sainte Claire to befriend playful electric spirits called Kiblins and illuminate the village once more. The Spirit and the Mouse is a narrative-focused adventure game where you search every nook and cranny, complete objectives, and collect items to help those in need. Listen to the villagers' woes, find the mischievous Kiblins, and fix the village's new electricity problems. By doing good and working with these lively spirits, Lila can return Lumion to the sky where he belongs. Gunbrella is a gritty noir-punk action-adventure set. In a world where natural resources are rapidly depleting, play as a gruff woodsman on a quest for revenge, armed only with the Gunbrella, a high-caliber firearm that doubles as an umbrella. Your investigation soon entangles you with a sinister world of cultists, gangsters, cops, and corporate exploitation. Master the Gunbrella's unique abilities, using it for combat maneuvers, gliding, swinging, and diving. Explore various locations, interact with bizarre characters, and gather parts to upgrade your arsenal. You'll need every skill and upgrade to overcome supernatural foes and uncover the truth.
Pushing it.
In the moist, pitch-black darkness, eerie sounds of giant machinery echo through the facility. In an advanced lab overtaken by otherworldly creatures and local inhabitants, the fully automated system controlled by the main computer operates like a madman. Awakening in an abandoned lab, the green ambiguous life form known as MO realizes it must navigate a hostile environment and confront humans overtaken by alien parasitic plants, trapped in a limbo between life and death. As a mysterious presence watches from the shadows, MO uncovers that it has a mission of immense importance. Guided by strange whispers, MO faces one obstacle after another, seeking answers to the catastrophe that befell the lab and uncovering the trials that lie ahead. island is your playground, with a buddy atop every hill who needs your help. In this open-world, movement-focused adventure, explore picturesque hills and forests, and scale cliffs that only a kid would dare to climb. Discover a lovingly crafted island filled with areas to explore, friends to make, and joy to be had. Each part of the island offers unique quests and characters to meet. Glide through mountaintops, drop in on the theater troupe kids, or find the cool kids in the creeklands. The world is big when you're a Lil Gator, but it's also full of friends. Make new friends and invite them to play in the island's playground. But you might have to complete a quest or two. Collect arts and craft supplies around the island to craft new abilities and bring the playground to life. Engage in a no-pressure adventure game focused on exploration and play, where health bars won't hold you back from reaching your goal. Icey is a 2D action game that initially seems like a straightforward side-scroller, but it's just a facade. The game features a narrator who constantly directs you, but why should you follow his orders? Are you really seeing the world through Icey's eyes? Players can choose to follow the guidance or uncover the truth on their own. This game challenges your decisions and provokes thoughts on the concept of free will. It is a platforming puzzle game that takes you to an unfamiliar world where gravity becomes one of your most unexpected allies. Whether playing solo or with a friend, you'll need to solve complex puzzles while enjoying the immersive soundtrack. The game combines easy-to-understand mechanics with challenging puzzles that require out-of-the-box thinking to win. Unveil the mysteries of the past in a game that takes you to a world divided since the dawn of time. The peoples of the tower no longer speak to each other, but legend says that one day, a traveler will break down the walls and restore the balance. Journey through the endless steps of a vast labyrinth, uncover dark truth, and solve the puzzles of a captivating universe where ancient languages are the key to unlocking secrets. The game combines an atmospheric narrative inspired by the myth of Babel with a beautiful, colorful world filled with puzzles and dangers.
Well, my boy, that wretched eagle seized your owl friend? Take this enchanted falconry glove and good luck. Only you can save...
Eagle Island is an award-winning roguelite action platformer that combines falconry-inspired combat mechanics with procedurally generated levels and challenging boss fights. Players can choose between a story-driven mode or a rogue mode for speedrunners, experimenting with over 85 abilities for diverse gameplay. Throw your owl companion into battle with special abilities while exploring procedurally generated worlds with a modern pixel art aesthetic. Eagle Island also features Twist Mode, with 45 retro-themed stages on a 16-bit era world map. The game includes numerous accessibility settings, such as remappable controls, difficulty options, high contrast, and more.
Eagle Guardian, the island of Yulu conceals many secrets yet to be uncovered. From Screenwave Media and Pixelnix comes an all-new and unexpected twist to the award-winning retro platformer Eagle Island. Experience a brand new story mode introducing young islander Fia and her trusted companion Kusako. Discover over 45 new handcrafted minigame-style levels.